This is the plaintiff, Marcus Carson. He says he and the defendant were together for about 2 years, and during that time her car broke down. He bought her the best parts to have the car fixed. She got involved with another guy, took off with the car and his money. And so here they are. He's suing for $500, the amount he's owed, and pain and suffering. This is the defendant, Nicole Roberts. She says she doesn't owe the plaintiff a darn thing, that's for sure. He never should have filed this case to start with, because now she's really, really mad at him. She's accused of leaving an ex in the dust.
Okay, Marcus Carson, you are suing your former fun-loving friend.
Yeah.
Nicole Roberts for $500 that you say she owes you and refuses to pay. Now, I say fun-loving friend because your statement originally said that you were dating, and now you've changed that to we were fun-loving about 2 years. Okay.
Yeah, we were fun-loving for about 2 years. You know, like...
That's new.
Now, what's fun-loving mean?
Doing what a couple would do, but not really committed to
Friends
each
with
other.
benefits?
Yeah, I guess
More
you could
than
say.
that?
Somewhere in between.
Somewhere in between. Just having a good time, having memories, creating good times, you know.
Okay.
So we was hanging out for about 2 years. She had a car, it broke down. For a while, she didn't do anything with it. She offered to sell it to me. She was getting a new car. It took a while for me to get to it to start fixing it. But when
Did you buy it from her?
Nope, I never. The agreement was to pay her when I got the car fixed.
Wait. So she transferred the title to you?
Later on down the line, she transferred the title to me and gave me registration and put my registered it to me.
But you hadn't paid her yet?
I hadn't paid it.
And
no.
according to you, the deal was you would take over the car, fix the car, and then after you fixed it, you would pay her what?
The deal was just to fix the car, and then I'd pay her $200 if it got running.
If it got running.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it was just a piece of junk.
Because if it was too much to fix, then I wasn't gonna fix it.
And she was just going to sell it to somebody else, I guess. All right, so what happened?
So after a while, after about 5-6 months, I fixed it. It finally got running about the end of
And were you dating during were you fun-loving during this time?
We were still having a good time.
Were you fun-loving every day or just once a month or what? I'm just trying to get an idea of how close you were.
We were close. It was like we were together.
Were you there every day with each other?
Not every day, but a lot.
Okay.
We spent a lot of time together.
Okay. Were you dating anybody else?
No.
Were you dating anybody else?
No.
All right.
So,
was he your boyfriend?
Unofficially. Unofficially.
What does unofficially mean? If there was nobody else, who are you afraid of offending?
Right. Okay, so yes, we were dating.
Okay, my gosh. All right, so go ahead.
So, I have a promotional company. I do shows and parties and music. So she's been on a couple of my songs, and she performed on a couple of my shows. So it was good. We was having a good relationship. New Year's Eve came. I had a New Year's Eve party. Someone got killed at the party. So that venue that I was working with, you know, shut down hip-hop parties and all that. So it took about a month, about February.
How did someone get killed at the party?
Security guard drugged somebody outside. Something was going on, and then...
Shooting?
The security guard actually got killed, the one that...
It's the security guard who got killed?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So they shut down our venue there. Took about a month, February, till I got a new spot, till we got a new spot to have a party. That's when I told her to come get the money for the car.
And it's now how many months later?
That was about 5-6 months.
But in between all that, you guys broke up.
Nah, in between all that, we was kicking it. It was all good.
So you were still dating?
Yeah. All the way up until...
You tell her, come to the club, I finally have your money after almost a year. And she says what?
She just comes and takes the car.
Takes the car? Takes the car. How could she take the car? I thought you said it was
still has
registered in
a
your
key.
name.
She still had a key. It's registered in my name, but she still had a key.
How were you able to take the car legally, I'm saying?
I was a security holder on the title.
You were a security holder on the title?
Right.
You thought of that?
I sure did.
You go, girl. Was her name on the title as a security holder, as somebody who you owed money to on the car?
Her name was on the title, and then...
as a security holder. Do you have the title?
No, I don't.
Do you have the title?
I have a
Can I
copy
see
of it. Yes.
I am impressed.
Thanks.
How'd you think of that? The correct answer is I watch you, Judge.
I watch you.
No.
So how soon after you start dating should money start going back and forth?
Never.
Really?
Absolutely.
So you're with somebody for 6 months and she says, hey, can I borrow $100? You say?
Buyer beware, or lender beware in this case.
Okay, well, that's a fair point. What do you think? How long before you start loaning somebody money?
2 months.
2 months. Too soon? 2 months too soon? Too soon?
I don't know.
Too soon?
Too soon. I think that it should be at least like maybe a couple years, depending on what the relationship is like. If
Ah, youth. Going inside the courtroom.
Very cool. So, you actually didn't transfer a car to a guy who hadn't paid for it. You transferred it to him, except you were like the bank, because he still owes you money.
Right.
All right. Enabling you, if he doesn't pay you, to repossess the car.
Exactly.
So, how long did he... Oh, by the way, you got the car running.
I did.
And you spent how much to actually get the car running?
Roughly about $500-$600.
Well, can I see roughly the proof of what you just said? While you're looking for that, tell me what happened here.
Sure. Okay, so we met a couple years ago. My car broke down. I eventually decided to sell it to Marcus for $200. So come...
Was it like he said that he didn't have to pay you till after he fixed it, if he fixed it, when he fixed it?
He did say, okay, I'll pay you when I get it running. And I was kind of like, you know, that's odd. That's not how you buy a car. Either you buy it or you don't. But I kind of let that slide.
Did he also say, I'll pay it if I get it
No.
running? No. Okay, so then
No.
he does get it running, and what happens?
Well, there's a story
Did you ever ride in
between
it?
there.
Or you- did you ever ride in it?
Yeah, back in...
No, I mean when he got it running.
Yeah, I did. Okay. So come September 8th, 7th or 8th, he calls me and says, hey, I got the car running. I was like, oh, that's great. Okay, so you're going to pay me now. He's like, no, I don't have it for you right now.
And he's had the car since when? That's September 8th, and he's had the car for how many months?
Maybe for a couple months at that time after
Okay.
we had decided he was
Okay.
going to buy it. We go into the DMV on the 9th, and we're going to transfer the registration. I said, okay, before we do this, you need to sign a promissory note telling me that you're going to pay me for this car. And again, he gives me the speech, oh, you don't trust me. I can't believe this after all this time. So I'm like, okay, sign this paper. So he did. This is the promissory note saying that he'll pay me $200 plus the $77 that it costed to transfer
When
the
are you going
registration.
to law school?
So this was signed September 9th. And, oh, here you go. So
What do you do, Ms. Roberts?
I'm a collector.
Oh, are you?
So
How are you a collector? What do you mean? You collect art or you collect debt?
I collect debt.
You collect debt.
Yes.
That was my first job. I was a bill collector, only it was on the phone because I had this deep, threatening voice, but I was 17.
Oh.
And so I was a repo man.
Uh-huh.
That's what I did. Unbelievable. So you had him sign the promissory note. That didn't do much good. September
Well,
9th.
apparently
When is
not.
it that
Well-
you go to the club and take the car?
Okay, so this was back, well, it was in February. But let me tell you, just later in January, I let him know I wanted to just cut ties with him. You know, we'll deal with the car, but as far as our...
So you were broken up by the February event.
By that event, yes. But he, I don't think, took the breakup very well. He was texting me, like, all the time, asking, well, why is it over? And I was kind of like, you know, it shouldn't be a surprise, you know, since we were just fun-loving, you know, what they're going to call it. He had invited me to the show, and I'd kind of been, like, standoffish with him, meaning I wasn't really conversating with him as much. I wasn't texting him or anything like that. So he really wanted me to come to the show. It's like, no, because I have to work. So finally I decided to come because I think, well, mind you, I'd been trying to repo the car for like a week by that time.
But you can't find it.
Couldn't find it. So I'm like, okay, well, if I know I'll be at the show, I'll just take it then. So that's what happened. I showed up 10-ish, drove around, found the car, took it.
Took it.
Yes.
Somebody drove you there.
Yes.
Took the car, and where'd you put it? Because you didn't put it in front of your house.
I put it
just
at
take
a
it
friend's
back.
car, at a friend's house.
Put it at a friend's house so he
Yes.
couldn't find it.
Exactly.
Now, does he start? Now the hunter becomes the hunted. And does he start calling you?
Well, I turned my phone off that night because I had to be at work early and I didn't want my phone ring. And I knew he was probably going to call me, wondering where it was. So woke up, had a few voicemails from him saying, hey, Nicole, I know you didn't take the car. He's pretty calm, actually, in my opinion. Yeah, that's how that happened. He left voicemails.
So you answer his phone calls.
No.
You don't. You eventually answer his phone calls.
Text messages.
Text messages. And what do you two decide? According to you, what do you two decide?
She had a gang of stuff in the car. I had a lot of stuff in the car. She decides to bring it back to me.
So the next day she comes to your place.
Yeah, we meet up at a spot. I tell her that I had the money when you took the car. I got the money for you right now. I gave her the money. I said you could bring me the car back tomorrow.
You gave her the money?
Well, I tried to give it to her. She didn't take it.
She said no, too late.
Yeah, she said, well, she just said that I'll think about it. And then
Okay.
a couple of days later, she just said, I'm not gonna sell it to you. I'm gonna sell it to someone else.
Okay.
So I just said, well, you know, the car wasn't fixed, so you kind of owe me for what I put into the car.
Okay. And she says?
She agreed at first, and then she was like, I'm not paying you. So.
All right. Now, in here, you say, at first she agreed that she was going to pay me back the money I put into the car, but that she was going to subtract $77 for the registration fee. So I told her, look, just give me $200 and we'll call it even. And she told me to subtract $77 from that. And I said, fine. So now you're willing to take $130.
Yeah, because I just wanted it over at that point in time, because I knew she wasn't really going to give me all I put into it.
And then she told you she was going to make you wait to give it to you just like you did to her. How'd you feel about that?
That wasn't cool because that was a different situation.
How was it different?
Because I had to fix the car. I didn't fix the car once I got it. I had to raise money for all that to fix it. And then when I got it running for the couple of times I did, it stopped again. So that started all over.
Now,
so
you ended up selling the car.
Yes.
How much did you sell for?
I sold it for $7, which is just $100 less than what I had posted on Craigslist initially before I decided to sell it to Marcus. Or $100 more.
$100 more.
Initially, it was posted for $600.
Right.
Before I decided to sell it to Marcus.
Now, I'm going to call it a wash, Mr. Carson. I'm going to call it a wash because you had a car for a certain amount of time, and that's worth at least $130, which you were willing to settle for. I have zero evidence of what you put into the car because what you brought me was a quote that you obtained a few days ago as opposed to any real evidence, and somebody writing on a piece of paper with some bad penmanship. Okay, so I find in favor in this case of the defendant.
Thank you.
Well, the plaintiff bolted right out of here. Well, you really made him mad or something. Come on in here.
Sure.
I don't know. You know him pretty well. How was that relationship when it was working?
It was all right. There were some good times.
And then what happened?
The good times got old.
What was your first clue that this relationship was starting to go south?
He never wanted to do anything. He didn't want to go anywhere or anything.
What do you want to do?
This whole car thing was actually a big red flag that this is probably not a good guy to get involved with, because there were red flags all throughout this process that told me.
You going to consider law school?
Sure, why not?
All right, Harvey.
Okay, Kurt, it is a really bad idea to have this kind of loosey-goosey arrangement when you just start dating and it's not clear what the financial arrangement is. You are setting yourself up for a lawsuit. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.